Glory? No,
Miss Glory, in accordance with Godwin's personal wishes and the need to keep a small force stationed in Nodcry, I'm afraid he'll be away for some time longer. The reason I've come to see you today is to inform you of the situation and to read this letter. My Lady Glory, at this very moment, I am writing to you over a glass of fine. Although the Knights of Favonius's expedition has ended, my personal journey continues still.
this letter from Godwin.
Therefore, I have decided to stand fast in Nodcry and to continue fighting for the defense of my beloved I understand this decision may hurt you, and no apology can undo the pain I cause. But please, believe me when I say, my love runs deep.
Deep and true. Thank you, Grandmaster Varka, for bringing me this letter. Godwin's resolve, though being apart may be painful. If this is his decision, I'll wait as long as it takes. May the...
Haha, don't worry. The situation there is safe now. I'm sure that Godwin will be back before you know it. Well then, Miss Glory, I have other matters to attend.
What's the deal with that letter? Did Godwin really go to Nodcry?
He did indeed. Where should I start?
Grandmaster, I think I've made up my mind.
Is that so? Good. I may have said that the Knights of Favonius do not interfere with but I must say, deep down I was hoping this would be the path you chose. You don't look so good, though.
You can say that again. Even though I made my decision, I wasn't sure way to tell her.
Sure didn't skimp on the prep, huh? Come on, let me take a look. I'm sorry, Glory. I must confess my sins. A hypocrite like myself deserves no forgiveness, much less the honor to remain by your side. I don't deserve your forgiveness. Perhaps you deserve someone better. What the heck is this nonsense? Is this your attempt at taking responsibility?
Grandmaster, please. If I tell her more lies, but if I confess everything, I'm sure she'll forgive me and accept me. But I can't bring myself to accept her kindness in such a shameful way. I've thought it all through. What decision to make, what the consequences, but even then, no matter...
In this state, even if I forced you to face her, I doubt it would do either. After all these years of patrolling and fighting on the outskirts of Mondstadt, you've covered no less ground than the expedition itself. Come on, how has your resolve gotten so...
Perhaps I was beyond...
Well, if you can't forgive yourself for your lies, then why not turn them into truths? Embark on your...
My own...
Go to Nodcry and temper your resolve. They're short-handed there at the moment anyway. So consider this your punishment for not returning to duty on time.
Nodcry? The expedition's final destination?
Go and learn from the expedition forces there what it truly means to be an upstanding knight. Natural. Go fetch a pen and paper and write a new letter. This time, I'll My Lady Glory, at this very moment, I am writing...
Grandmaster? We don't usually address each other like this. And if I'm going to write about wine, well, how about the scent of wine on the wind reminds...
There's no need for you to add anything. Just write exactly what I say. Now, although the Knights of Favonius's expedition has ended, my personal journey continues...
all right. I've written so many...
To continue fighting for the defense of my beloved Mondstadt.
Yes, indeed. But,
All right, let me think. You could add a postscript.
Paimon knew it! Something felt off about that whole letter. Except the last bit. But isn't...
You think so? Well, the letter genuinely was written by Godwin himself, and he really has gone to Nodcry now. As for getting separated from the expedition, well, the letter did.
Ugh. So Paimon guess is you didn't technically lie.
Besides, if Godwin were to face Glory now, it would leave an indelible mark on both their hearts. They'd never be able to truly move. He made an undeniable mistake, one for which Godwin has promised me that once his expedition is. As for me,
Well,
Don't forget to keep your promise, Godwin.
Transfers of supplies. The neighboring nation of Rinulai has the most prosperous commercial port.
Ancient Alchemy.
Lord Barbatos, please make that Godwin is seen and safe.
Gewiss, mein Fräulein.
Judgment! Lights out.
Oz, reveal thyself! Cross over! Whirling strike a pop! Surge! Sakura swirl! Take flight! Hey! By Royal This may hurt a little. Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom. A new moon rises. Shower me with praise. Oz, reveal thyself. Wings of darkness. Come, sever next. Everyone hold hands. Let my name echo in song. Yoo-hoo! No life lasts forever. A moonlit night.
rest for the wicked.
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Take flight! Midnight Phantasmagoria! God's over! Huh? Whirling snow! Kamisato art! Sometsu! Take flight! Whirling snow! This cruel fate, but it's not one of Take flight! Sakura swirl! Higher, higher, hands on fire! My apologies! Take flight! Kamisato art! Sometsu! My apologies! Take flight! Whirling snow! So this is a day in the life of the traveler. Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
told Klee that Miss Hertha had found someone amazing to help out. Seeing you here, Miss Honorary Knight, Klee knows this must be the best drink stand in all of Teyvat. You mean this stand isn't already the best? Well, out of all the drink stands Klee's ever visited, Miss Honorary Knight's is easily the best. And no matter what drinks Miss Honorary Knight makes, Klee will definitely think they're yummy. Oh, you want me to be mean? But Klee couldn't. Let me think. I know! I'll pretend to be Albedo! Whenever Albedo reviews Timaeus' work, his face goes super serious. And Klee can hear every word he says. Get ready for Klee's super... Me and Mom blasted so many fish today. Don't tell Master Ch. So, Klee wants to order a fair weather frolic. Anything like a bright sunny day will definitely put Klee in a super duper...
Your Fairweather Frolic is here.
Wow! So, a fair weather frolic is this color? Purple sky. Is it supposed to be a bright, shiny night? Klee will take a sip first. Then you can think about it more carefully. Ah, finished. Yummy! Both sweet and if Klee drank this while eating grilled fish, I could definitely gobble down 2 or 3 but one drink isn't enough. Klee wants to try a drink that tastes like cake. Klee doesn't know what drink to choose. Why don't we decide together? Yeah, Mom gave me an amazing book recently. She said I have to read 1 chapter every night, learn something useful. That book taught Klee how to make something called propellant. Now Jumpy Dumpty can go and bounce even higher. It's not hard at all. In fact, it's a lot like making bombs. Bedtime's an important part of Klee's schedule, too. Mom sits by my side and tells me all kinds of wonderful stories. She has a lamp made of gemstones, and when she turns it on, it goes kabling and lights up the ceiling. Yeah, when something happens in this, sometimes Mom falls asleep before the story ends. So Klee has to tuck her in, and as soon as Klee learns how to use the lamp, I can come to... Klee has memorized so many... This stuff? Mom taught me how to make it using the a dash of sugar, then a lot more sugar, Then some flowers from Mom's friend in Fontaine, star honey from Auntie Barbie, and finally, some magical jam from Auntie Tavia. Put everything together on the alchemy. Klee can give you some Dodoko candy too if you want. That way, you could make your own candy when... if you get... Yeah, Klee used to eat cake after dinner. But Master Jean said it's too sugary, and it's not good to eat sugary things before bed. Apparently, it makes you chubby and gives you toothache. So, Mom got some advice from Auntie Barbie, and now she gives me nuts instead. Nuts don't have much flavor. It's like chewing on grass, but they're okay if you add a little. Three square meals? Klee often eats 5 meals a day. Sometimes, even adventuring takes a lot of energy. And if Albedo used to prepare all Klee's meals, and my lunchbox was always arranged so neatly, just like a pretty painting. When Dragon's fine, Klee goes to eat with the other knights of Kaya's camp is usually the neatest, while Amber sometimes camps in the trees. It's so much fun. Oh, and Auntie Hertha makes the best. When my mom comes back, there'll be even more yummy food to eat. There's this... Her Chocogo crunchy slices are fantastic, too. Whenever I eat them, I feel so full of energy. Oh yeah, Klee still wants to eat sweet things, like cake, for example. Maybe we could just go easy on the cream? Or, oh, right! That friend of Mom's who's always wearing glasses gave her a big bag of Fontanian Buell fruit. They're so round and rolly. Klee ate a whole bunch of those, and they were super sweet. So if Klee really has to... Yeah, that was quick. Klee's looking forward to finding out.
Ta-da! It's done. I just know you're gonna love this new creation.
Wow! There's Dodoko candy! There's so much orange in this cup. And Dodoko looks like he's lying on top of white fluffy clouds. And the weather inside looks much better, too. Yummy! It's so delicious! Klee has to drink slowly, I can't just gulp it down or I'll miss all the yummy flavor, Miss Honorary Knight. This is amazing. It's like Klee was so tired from playing, but now I feel refreshed. Oh. You're the best, Miss Honorary Knight. Really? When the weather's nice and Dodoko's happy, Dodoko will want to sing, right? And when Dodoko sings, Klee wants to sing too. So, let's call it Dodoko's Duet. Thank you! And thanks for making such a... Klee's gonna go tell Mom that the best drink in Mondstadt right now is Dodoko's Duet. Klee's gonna write down Mom's incantation and give you a copy, Miss Honorary Knight. Then you should learn magic too, so you can make all... See you next time!
I only wish life could be... leisurely as this a little more often.
Ha. So Hertha's even roped our honorary knight into helping with this little I just had a couple of drinks at the plaza not long ago, but when it comes to fine wine, I'm a suck. Can't wait to see your skills in action. Give me something that, of course, a drink that packs a... The most suitable choice on this menu would be the Thorny Lake. It's not enough to know the recipe, though. The key is in the mixing. Some bartenders choose to stick to the tried and tested basics, while others like to add their... That's the spirit!
Grandmaster, I hereby present you with this thorn...
Well, the color and aroma are certainly on point. But as for the balance of flavors... Not bad. You haven't overdone or skimped on any single ingredient. Though, unfortunately, it's a little too, polite for my tastes. Perhaps I should have said modest. You followed the formula to a T, but if anything... Were you worried that deviating just a little might disappoint me? Hey, we fought side by side. That said, if you ask me, you can ditch the nerves and mull it over. There's no rush. We can chat while you think. Speaking of this garden, it brings back memories of something that happened when I was young. I like to find ruined guards to test my fighting skills, both armed and unarmed. Once, I failed to take down a stray missile, and it ended up destroying a watchtower on the city wall. As punishment, I had to run 50 laps around the city, repair the watchtower, and help rebuild the shattered walls in this garden. Indeed, among the misadventures of my youth, this is one of the most memorable ones. Mostly because that day, Krepus saw me covered in. He took 2 bottles of 100-year-old wine and sent Diluc, who looked even younger than Mika does today, to work out a clever way to get rid of Faru. It was so hot that day, I could swear I was about to pass out. On a whim, I picked some mint leaves, put them in one of the wine bottles, and the result turned out to be surprisingly tasty. After Krepus tried it too, his customers loved it. Several summers passed, and Krepus kept writing letters about giving me a share of the profits. Yes, Faru retired year. He's a stubborn one. Diluc, who replaced him, and then Kaya, who took over later, both performed impeccably. When I get the chance, I'll have Kaya show him the amazing progress the Cavalry Company has made. Well, let me think. I guess you could say it lacks sometimes, deliberately creating layers between. In this regard, too, you've taken quite a tentative approach. Why not? Ha ha ha. You catch on quickly. It's a treasured place that the Knights of Favonius have maintained for years. So it makes sense that it's become the go-to location for organizing such things. I heard that while the expedition was underway, you were a great help in giving those left behind the opportunity to put their energy to good use. Sometimes, I look through the photos I've been given from those events. Though unfortunately, there aren't enough to include everybody. My conclusion is that Mondstadt needs to do more to popularize the camp. Pretty awesome, huh? It's like a hammerhead. It was a gift. Hoffman came up with the idea, Charles supplied the design, Wagner helped cast it. And about 10 or so knights chipped in to pay for the materials. They've been waiting to have a good drink with me. And this is my crucial weapon to aid. I'm the Grand Master after, so it's only fair to my subordinates that I drink a teensy bit more per round. Wouldn't you agree? Of course, some of them have been training as long as I have. Take Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5, for example. Both were skilled warriors who helped me deal with Eric back in the day. Now, at today's after-work cooldown, they insisted on trying to keep pace. I've already told Jean that I won't be approving their leave request for tomorrow, no matter what. If I were in charge of organizing events? Well, for example, we could go all in on this drink stand and if I were to actually, while in Nodcry, we had a rule that knights must never get drunk while at their posts. Otherwise, it could lead to dereliction of duty. Exactly. As expedition men, just like Firewater and Smedina. These Nodcry delicacies have made young people need to learn restraint. At the end of the day, no one should be biting off more than they can unless it's someone near my level, they shouldn't even be thinking about enjoying a light buzz. You should come. Huh? Oh, whatever you're about to do, I've got a feeling.
Here you go, Grandmaster. A cocktail just for you. I guarantee you won't find it.
Such a spirited drink. How did you make this? Well, that burning scent of... Perfection. It's clear that once you let go of your inhibitions, by the time the sweetness dissipates, the firewater has already slipped in behind your guard, ready to deliver a powerful strike of intense. That's the most ingenious part. Firewater's greatest flaw is a lack of aftertaste. But the smell of the it's hard to imagine something this good was created by a Iron Wolf. Oh, perfect. It's elegant, yet wild. Only you could come up. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we name our Knights of Favonius' drink stand after you? No time to waste. I'll go have a word with Glenfidia right away.
Hey there, traveler! All wrapped up for the day? Paimon hears you did a great job holding down the fort while she was out delivering drinks with Glenfidia.
Whatever the reason, the honorary knight is clearly one of the most talented mixologists. Considering how short a time she's been doing this, I believe that someday she has the potential to give the legendary bartender at the Cat's Tail a run for her money.
I fully support your decision, Grandmaster. The honorary knight has really put in the heart. The drink stand will remain open for a little while longer to provide a proper welcome to our returning expedition members. Then, once we locate suitable premises, we
Hooray! Everyone in the Knights of Favonius will get to drink all...
Nothing short of what I'd expect from a true disciple of Hertha. You've really considered this thoroughly, Glenfidia.
Also, if I may, honorary knight, regarding the special cocktails you've developed, would you mind leaving the recipes with us? We'd like to add them to the official menu.
Paimon feels like there's something you still want to say. Based on your personality, you probably want to introduce the origin of each different cocktail. That way, customers will know who inspired you to create these amazing drinks.
No problem at all. If you need, I can even have someone draft the paperwork on your behalf to secure...
I hope when we recruit some new bartenders, they'll be able to learn even if they can't quite match.
Strike a pose! Off to the freezer! Let's fly!
Open fire! Open fire!
Bullseye!
Tell me what you see.
A little amusement! Shower me with praise! Take me up!
Open fire!
Bullseye! Locked on!
Frosting! Boost on the loose!
It's time to say hello.
Hold on to your hats. Locked on! Open fire!
Not too far now.
Strike a pose! Take me up!
Fire in the hole!
Tell me what you see. Free. Bad omen.
A little amuse bouche! Can I go back? Time to shine!
Knock him down.
Bullseye! Bullseye! Yeah!
A dash of frosting! Boost on the loose!
Time to say hello.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide! Let's fly! I see everything!
Leave this
You on this!
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night.
Poor lost land, for the everlasting.
Share my knowledge.
Observe.
Night falls.
Don't draw. This way freely.
The long sleep beckons. Be silent.
By the frost moon of old.
Grow, grow, grow. You want it. Swing down.
Observe.
Leave this place, for the everlasting.
Look, you're in.
The night cometh.
This way freely. Make yourselves at home. Good luck.
Observe.
Close your eyes.
With one heart, we pray.
Grow, grow, grow. Don't draw. Swing down. This way freely. The Temple of Wisdom.
Be silent.
By the frost moon of old.
Good luck. Grow, grow, grow. Lash attack.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls.
A grave.
This way freely. Make yourselves at home. You want it. Jump.
Close your eyes. Fear the...
All right, we made it. Time for round 2. Was this bubble this color before?
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
What? That can't be.
You sure know your stuff, Traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know. Something is different about this power.
What does that mean?
It seems to be in an embryonic state. Like an egg that hasn't hatched, the dark clouds before a storm, or an omen before disaster. Of course, the world within the magic bubble is imaginary, so the same should be true of this abyssal power.
You created this magic, right, Alice?
Oh, new magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something... As for a solution, however, I'm afraid I need more information.
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat, we'll have to close off the bubble to event participants. My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to keep it.
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel. What we should be focusing on is how we're going to fix this.
Are we talking about the Klee situation?
Both. Now, I have my suspicions, but I'll need someone to head into the bubble and confirm a few things. It's not like we can avoid going in there, right? We have to nip this crisis in the bud, after all.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now and then head right back. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here. Oh, and provide any fixes you can while the rest...
I don't know, Alice. There are quite a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to head in there and take that risk.
You sure about...
Fine. I'll do what I can. Just be quick, okay?
Well, guess this is our best option. We're definitely not gonna sit back and watch.
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon Abyss-corrupted Dvalin. Then, everyone joins forces to fight him inside Storm Terror's lair.
Yep. That sounds like...
Well, we've got the gang. Count me in two. Potential threat or not.
Jean?
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit, nostalgic.
Yeah. Yesterday felt...
Yes, but that was for fun. That which confronts us now is a real crisis.
Ooh, look at you getting all set.
Well...
Hey, don't be embarrassed to say what you feel. I think besides, the more you open up, the less people will be surprised like...
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind.
Ha! It's about time you gave Paimon a compliment, Tone-Deaf Bard.
Before we set off, I just want to stress that whatever is happening in the bubble right now is a huge unknown. I was able to maintain contact before, but right now all I can observe within is chaos. It might be difficult for us to guide you, so...
Don't worry. This isn't our first time leaping headfirst into a dangerous situation.
There's also a last resort I can fall back on if worst comes to worst. Though it would mean all our recent hard work going...
You mean destroying the bubble entirely?
Yes, if it comes down to it.
All right. I'll monitor the situation.
Understood. Prepare for the...
All right.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt? Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the others? Look! It's a bunch of monsters! Yeah!
Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door. Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Here we go.
I pieced together some of the communication and control functions and managed to smash together some items that should give us an advantage. These elements
Think you can get away? Brace yourself.
All good, Benji?
Very much so, thanks to your timely arrival.
Yeah! The city's crawling with...
I'm not sure what happened, but the rest of our group might need backup.
Good point. Look! It's Dvalin! Is that just Paimon, or...
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify him in real life, I imagine this is what would have become of him.
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
It's his tear.
Like the ones we purified in the past?
Yes, but at this point, these tears are essentially crystallizations of abyssal... If left unchecked, they will continuously summon abyssal monsters. We also need to get our hands on one of them. No, this degree of corruption cannot... I doubt the pure sound of...
Sounds like this whole...
Yes. It seems more like an alternate version of events, and I have some idea of how it came to be. Well, monsters abound no matter where we look. You choose where to go?
Look, it's Jean! Yeah! Yahoo! Go as one! Ha! 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 Ugh, barely a scrap! Let's play! Ha! 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 Brace yourselves.
Wind, hear me!
Here we go. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Think I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters sure.
Don't worry. As long as we collect Dvalin's tears.
I see. In that case,
Have you seen Vorka, by the way?
no. He might be at the upper levels. Ah, right. I remember seeing Diluc on the other side of the city. We should go help him first.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go. Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Barbados, guide us.
Yahoo! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Hey! Diluc is over there! Yeah! Let's play! Brace yourselves! Think you can get away? Yahoo! Go as one!
I swear by my sword!
Made it. It looks like Mondstadt is in dire straits. Did you see any knights or civilians on the way here? Then my initial suspicion could be right. The knights have abandoned the city and evacuated all civilians to a different location.
A band?
In the face of unrelenting abyssal attacks, it's possible they had no other choice. But none of that matters. An empty city has its advantages. Oh, and this thing. It looks like one of...
That happens to be just...
Wait, what about Vorka? Have you...
No, I'm not sure where he is. Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can never be too careful.
Here we go! Time for takeoff! Yahoo!
Wind, hear me!
Let's play! Yeah. Yahoo! Think you can get
get away? Wouldn't gliding be faster? Brace yourselves. Wouldn't gliding...
Barbados, guide us.
This?
Here we go. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Let's play. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
The Grandmaster should be over there.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
Time for retribution!
I swear by my sword! Think you can get away?
Thunder! Charge!
Let's play!
Burn!
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone in one piece.
Yes. The honorary knight.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've noticed, Varka, but the city is pretty much a ghost town at this point.
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense.
This place should be safe from monster attacks for now, at least.
Anyone there? The communication function bugged out again. Do you copy?
Yeah, we can hear you, Nip.
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the Traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is a direct result of the... Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other. But since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed between all the... And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered...
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in Mondstadt.
Wait, but even if the Traveler never showed up, you could have done something.
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. If I'm not mistaken, You've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Varka?
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the abyss would just grow stronger and stronger.
Wait! Does that mean what we saw?
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal. That's right. He is in the power of the abyss has fused with his flesh and bones. Pure.
So, if we want to resolve this,
We have to kill Dvalin. I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more mellow than this one, that's for sure. We have our solution, so let's hop to it. No time to lose, right?
She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better.
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard, you can leave it to us, you know?
I'll be fine. Let's go. This is it. Ready, everyone?
of course. I just hope I learned a thing or two.
Guess so.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in Teyvat. Were you...
I'm not nervous. We've all grown a lot since we overcame this challenge once. And we can...
Paimon believes in you!
Then let the mournful cries of this liar, tainted and defiled,
You all right, Barbados?
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. But how could I claim to be the finest bard in Teyvat if I didn't rise to...
I have heard enough.
This hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever!
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot.
Retribution!
Brace yourselves!
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
Wind, hear me.
Here we go! Time for takeoff!
Nice job! One more to go!
Oh boy! It's Superman now!
Retribution!
Yahoo! Brace yourselves.
Maria sweeping in! Thunder!
I swear by my sword!
Let's play. Think you can get away? Brace yourselves.
Burn! Thunder!
On me!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Verdict is...
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Wouldn't gliding be fast?
Wind, hear me!
Think you can get away? Here we go.
Retribution!
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
yourself. Think you can get away? Let's play!
Flash! Thunder!
Furious. Can't end here.
Off the ante!
Thanks, Gene.
Dvalin, you're here!
I follow the lyre's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
Might not be a happy ending, but someone's gotta strike the final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
La la la! Mom, I'm here to play! Huh? Looks like it was a happy ending. It was kind of like a choo-choo cart ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills. All in all, Paimon had a great time.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window.
It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange for the window to be replaced In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would have survived the process.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Klee in there to play. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
I suppose that speaks to the confidence the mages have in their magic.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Klee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink? My treat.
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight...
Haha! Even better.
Say no more!
All right,
I'm afraid not. There's...
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on!
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters with me after we're done and help me.
On second thought, how about you just join us when you're done with that? What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along? Okay, all's well that...
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there. Whoa! Looks like it's been fixed already.
Ah, that explains the loud noise I heard outside. Who fell into the river?
Considering his size, the fact that he broke a single window and not the entire wall, seems like a feat of magic in itself.
Thanks for helping with the repairs, you two. This place looks as good as new now.
Does that count as a great feat of alchemy?
Hello. May the Anemo Archon protect you.
Looking for me? I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep... Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar... You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
So, it's a...
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. And Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course. Put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference between the...
Let us not forget, the courageous dragon slayer in the story? Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that time. Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful price.
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So, couldn't Barca have been back by then?
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course, but it's of little use to ask them aloud. Word to the wise. Do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility. Those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have happened, but all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are no...
All right.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated. I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing. Just kidding. I would never be so... Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real thing.
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just appeared out of thin air?
The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. The Hexen Zircle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbeloth's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the... This world is filled with conflicting elements that these events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the ones to disappear?
Paimon gets it. It's hatred that stems from not being chosen.
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past. And thus, the abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always. In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time. It has quite the victim complex, that's for sure. It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that?
Ah, Alice, you're here. I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of Favonius, I'm afraid I must send you to confinement.
Whatever for? Things turned out just fine with the magic bubble. Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strict.
Oh dear. Run, Klee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
Guess it's a day of first for the Dodo King, huh?
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.
A little amuse-bouche!
Here, I'll draw him for you. Look, this is the bad guy who made a whole bunch of trouble for Daddy. It's all his fault Daddy couldn't make it back to...
That's Big Meanie. We should blow him up.
That's right, he is a big meanie. But thanks to the honorary knight and her friends, he's not going to be much trouble anymore.
Yay! The honorary knight is the best!
Such a succulent fragrance of grapes. Ah, this place is heaven.
This is awesome.
Whoever lives in here must be a person of means indeed. Even in a storybook world like...
Wait! But this is a world inside a story too, isn't it? Oh, hello!
My apologies, but the event taking place at Dawn Winery is not open to the public quite yet. Allow me to show you around a different area.
Ah, I see.
Oh, it's Noelle! Hey there!
Oh, hello, you two. Well, Miss Alice thought things might get complicated around here, so she said she needed someone capable who could get the job done.
So she flattered her way into dumping a bunch of work on you?
Stuff that isn't even
Oh, no. Mr. D-Luke was there too. He said he would appreciate some help guiding the tour groups from different worlds that are here to visit.
Tour groups from different worlds?
Oh, it's all right. I'm happy to help. Please head this way, everyone, and we'll...
Greetings! My name is Ask Me for Directions Arnold, and I am searching for the whereabouts...
Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Tortoise? That shouldn't be here at all.
Definitely not.
Wow! I've never seen such a... There was a time, back when I was little, when almost every child in Mondstadt had a turtle as a pet. It was...
Oh, yeah! Jean and D-Luke mentioned that...
I had one too, of course.
Quite the hassle to take care of. Small pets like that always are.
Wait.
Is that so strange?
Oh, no! Of course not!
I could bring it back to the church and raise it. It can stay behind the cathedral. I'll even build it. Can't be too hard to raise, right? It looks like a tough cookie.
Not happening. The next thing you know, you'll have an invasive species on your hand. Just tell that mage to put it back where she found it.
Guess that's for the best.
Can't be too hard to raise.
Not happening.
Something wrong, Sucrose?
Oh, no. Piece of alchemy equipment we needed for the event. Master Albedo has always been careful with our costs. Take this, for example. We've used it a few times before, but we found the effect... According to the mages, it was meant to be placed in the city, but it went missing after being tossed into the... Luckily, I found it. I just don't know why it ended up here, of all places.
Well, all that matters is that you found it in the end, right?
Great.
Another tent? Huh.
It's here because I refused to let that mage use my house as her playground, but we still needed an additional rest area for the guests, so we set up this tent and...
Huh. Looks like we can use this device to keep in touch with the mages or get some hints.
Now that you mention it, the arrangement is almost identical.
Nights on vacation, summer, the sea, and a small little wave rider. It's all...
However, you're forgetting about the part where we were stranded on a deserted island and couldn't even make it across the water.
Oh, I remember. At least I wasn't dead weight in that situation.
Fun times, huh? So...
Be my guest.
You know, the expedition in Nodcry is coming to an end, but knowing Grandmaster Varka, I imagine there will be another chance to set off in the near future. Not that I'm extending an invitation. I'm just...
That's... Come talk to me when you do the intel I have on...
heard this thing was terribly ineffective when first invented.
But for some reason, it gained traction among adventurers once it entered the market.
True, it takes time. It beats having to do it yourself, I suppose.
But there are so many crystal flies around here. Surely it's not that difficult to just do...
It's a bit far, though. Just imagine how tiresome it was back in the day, having to come out here over and over again, and no gadget. Does that count as trespassing on private property, I wonder?
I suppose it hardly matters anymore. Adventurers aren't quite so keen on crystal flies nowadays.
The times they are a-changin', eh?
So it would seem.
What are they mumbling about?
The times they are...
So it would seem.
You can reach the main road from here. The road is wide. Very wide.
My thanks, child. As I recall, you live at the Boo Boo Pharmacy, yes?
Yes, but my memory isn't good. I've forgotten. I need to go gather herbs. Dr. Baichu is waiting, so I have to leave.
Miss Chi-Chi, please wait.
Zibai! What an odd combination. Okay? Oh, why are we being all...
If you need medicine, I'm sorry, but I really did forget you.
How did this come to pass? Traveler, Paimon, do come out. You must have questions for me, too.
Told you there was no way we could hide anything from Zibai. That said, why were you with
No, I did not. I was looking for the right moment to... Never could I have imagined that such an Adeptus might exist. One with an Adeptal body but no spirit to match. That absence must be the cause of her forgetful nature. I fear someone has already tried once before in secret. Without it, Miss Chi-Chi's spirit would have been drained away long ago, turning her into an unfeeling, unconscious puppet. Spellwork of the 3 deadly selves.
Wait a sec! You mean the sigil on her head involves similar techniques to the one you used?
Indeed. She has also had her 3 deadly selves severed. Having traveled with and observed her carefully, I perceive only 1 deadly self remaining in her present, although I cannot determine which one it is exactly. This self is also incomplete. It was shattered by an external force before being reassembled by someone through some intricate spellcraft. Though it might not necessarily only she would. It is no habit of mine to pry into others' personal affairs.
However, I sense intense fetor within Miss Chi-Chi's body.
Oh, Paimon remembers. Back then, Chi-Chi inhaled so much fetor that she almost fell asleep.
I see. Since she was already bereft of spirit, the fetor entered her body like an invader into territory unguarded. Had the sigil not aided in state, but though it held the fetor back, the sigil's adeptal power was also greatly depleted. Said sigil was already like water cut off from its source, once imbued by its creator with profound adeptal power, barely a tenth of it. And with the fetor entering her body as you mentioned, I'm afraid the sigil's power. I suppose that explains the sudden arrival of 2 adepti at Bubu Pharmacy. They must.
2 of them? You mean Xianyun and...
No, I would have known if it were them. The 2 I speak of were a bird and a deer who took the forms of human men before entering this city. Ah, so that is what they are called. Thank you, traveler. Since we are all here to aid Miss Chi-Chi, perhaps I should... Yes. No time like the present, as they say. I shall set off shortly to pay them a visit at their abodes.
Paimon too!
Worry not, Miss Chi-Chi will be more than all right. Still, to see such a sophisticated version of the 3 deadly selves technique in action, who might it have been?
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Sakura Swirl! A dash of frosting! A burst of flavor!
Quietly now.
A little illusion! Time to shine!
Take it easy.
Take flight!
Busted.
A dash of frost! Embrace the ice! Whirling snow! Goose on the loose!
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Off to the freezer! May I present? Stop that! Sakura Swirl! My apologies! Let the world collide! A dash of frosting! Take... So rude! Whirling... The pinnacle of excellence!
Game's up. Fun's over.
My apologies! The show begins! Embrace the ice! Off to the freezer! Whirling snow! My apologies!
Busted.
Strike a pop! Take flight! A burst of flavor! Yeah!
I shall treasure this good fortune. Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
flight!
Yoo-hoo! Quietly now.
A little amuse-bouche! Whirling snow!
A chest full of valuables. A trove of potential clues.
Busted! Shower me with off to the breeze! Take flight! My apologies!
Take it easy.
Take flight!
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated. Today is a lucky day.
My apologies! Whirling snow! Yoo-hoo!
Today is a lucky day.
Shower me with praise! Strike a pose!
Easy money.